Hey guys, welcome back to Startup Central. Today we're going to be talking about the new and latest updates to the Strongblock project and how this affect everyone who owns and has been owning either one or more nodes. So the sum of it is the nodes have been capped even if you started and created those nodes before this change. So we're going to explore what this means to you and to me and to everyone who holds those nodes. So without further ado, let's get started. So you probably are one of those people who have created nodes in the past. I believe, if I remember well, I created my first node back in either November or December of 2021. So it's been a while since I held those nodes. And the theory when you created those was that they would never expire. And then you would be getting the rewards, the stronger tokens forever, unless you created Polygon nodes. So for Ethereum node creators, there was no cap. And for Polygon node creators, the theory, or what was told to us, was that eventually they would run out, but slowly, your nodes would be getting to a minimum reward, but never expire. Now, there was a new announcement published yesterday, and basically people started learning about this today, and this changes everything because if you on the last video we explore entangle nodes, and if you haven't watched that, you can find that over there, but basically your existing nodes will convert into in a way into entangle nodes with the caps that those bring to the table. So I want to show you my screen so we can read what the changes are, and I'll show you my screen where you can actually go ahead and verify what the cap is and where you are in that cap limit with your nodes. So I'm going to share the browser, and here we are. This is my one of the wallets I use for my nodes. And as you can see, there's a new column here which says my rewards, and then you find this blue bar that was not there before, but this blue bar tells you where you are in terms of the total rewards you're going to be able to receive with this basically with this node. So as you can see, I'm almost over. I'm told that this one has a crit 15 stronger out of 20, so I am 70% there. So I only got 25% of the life of this node still pending. Now that's totally unfair because when I created those nodes, I did invest, as you can see, $475 per strong, for 55 for 20. And that's actually averaging the nodes, the actual tokens I invested in this node that had a crit from the previous ones. But anyway, around $500 per token. So you could say in average, I spent $15,000 to create these 3 nodes. And of course, as you know, with the current price of Stronger, I have not regained the money I invested. So before yesterday, I always thought, well, eventually the price of Stronger will go back up. I don't know to which point, but eventually I'm going to be making my money back. Maybe it will take 3 years, 4 years, but I might get there at some point. Now the picture is completely different, and I'm sure you are in the same situation, unless you created a node with Stronger at the price of $16, where it was recently. But if you purchase your nodes with the token price really high, and some people bought this tokens as high as $1,400 per token, so what this means to you is that you might be running out of rewards for your nodes, and then they will self-expire pretty soon. And important thing you need to know is that once they expire, normally you would no longer have to pay a maintenance fee. But if you don't claim them at the right time, and let's reload this. There we go. If you don't claim your rewards when this node expires, you will still have to pay a monthly fee otherwise you will not be able to claim your stronger. So if you were planning on waiting a month or a month and a half because you had paid your fees in advance, well, I'm sorry to tell you that you need to pay attention to when your nodes will be expiring. So I mean, I would appreciate the project Strongblock telling me the exact day when this will expire. Otherwise, I will have to do a calculation, multiply the remaining stronger, actually divide them by 0.091, which is more or less the daily reward rate for each of this, and then make my own calculations, which was going to be the same for you. Otherwise, you'll still have to pay the monthly fee, which compared to the price of Stronger right now, it's a lot of money. Now let's go to this other screen where we'll be able to read the latest announcement, and I'm going to make this text larger for those of you who are actually reading this on a cell phone. So, breaking news: in our ongoing quest to increase the sustainability and prepare for a strong chain, we have made the following updates. Towards the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I intend to do, what my strategy with this change is going to be, so that hopefully will be useful to you. And again, I need to say I'm not a financial advisor, so my ideas on how to make the best out of these changes are just ideas. Just do your own research. But let's continue. They have made this following change: pay all and claim all for Ethereum nodes have been removed from the smart contract and the user interface. This means that if you were used to just clicking on one button, and especially if you hold many nodes, you will have to claim and pay fees one by one, which might, depending on how many you have, might take a long while. I know people who have 100 nodes, so good luck to you guys. I'm sorry about this, but I don't know why they made this change. Next change: Ethereum node lifetime rewards are limited to a maximum of 20 tokens per node. We just saw this with my dashboard. This is really, really unfortunate. I'm not happy about this. So if anyone from the team is listening to me, you promise one thing and then you deliver a wholly different thing. It's not fair. I understand why you're doing this, but you're sacrificing a lot of people who trusted in you. Anyway, once a node has claimed all rewards, the pay fee option will be disabled for that node. So basically, if you go towards the end of the lifetime of your nodes and click on claim, once you claim that, you will not be able to pay fees because that node will be dead, basically. Node accrual progress indicators have been added to each node in a wallet, so that's the blue bar we just saw. Once the maximum of 20 tokens has been accumulated on a node, that node will no longer accumulate or earn rewards. So, I mean, you could wait 3 months to claim them. That will make no good to you. And quite the opposite, you'll still have to pay maintenance fee before you claim those tokens. Once you have accrued your maximum of 20 tokens on a node, that node will not continue accruing rewards if you keep paying. So I don't know why they say that, because they tell you you're not going to be able to pay for that. So there are no refunds on extra payments. So make sure, guys, you calendarize the expiration of your nodes. And if you have 100 nodes, of course, each node has been created on a different date. So you need to do this and put that on your Google Calendar or on your cell phone calendar. Otherwise, you'll begin paying money to the project for nothing. Monthly node maintenance fee must still be paid in order to claim. So we just discussed this. Nodes with past due payments cannot claim until fees are paid. So yeah, we just discussed this. The team is reviewing the options if you had paid fees in advance and may have maxed out rewards. So this is the case with a couple of nodes of mine, and I usually paid 3 months in advance. So they're telling us that they're trying to work how to address this. They still have not announced they're going to be compensating for fees paid in advance. There is now a 50 node maximum per entangle node pack. So basically the only type of node that will be left is this one. And then there's going to be a 50 node maximum. Once you run out of that 50 node, You cannot create more nodes with that wallet, even if they expire. At least this is what I understand from this. Once you have created 50 nodes with one wallet, you would have to get another different wallet and start creating more nodes with that, which is inconvenient. I don't know why they're doing that. I kind of know, and we're going to discuss this towards the end of the video, why they're doing this and how that could potentially benefit us, potentially. So we're getting there, guys. Polygon node creation has been capped. Same thing. They have not actually stated what's the cap. But since we know that the rewards are decaying with that type of nodes, probably it's going to be the same thing. They just have not announced the decay rate. So that's basically it for the changes. As you can see, they're not very happy changes for us who have invested quite a lot of money in the nodes. So what do I think we can do? Right now, it's time to strategize. So first thing, I'm entirely sure they're doing this because they cannot control the price of Stronger going down. Now, why is the price of Stronger going down? Yes, of course, the price of Bitcoin has gone down, and that influences the price of a lot of tokens in the crypto world. But one of the major factors of the price going down is that a lot of node projects have been actually investing in Strongblock. So every time they have enough tokens to claim, they sell them in the market, and they create another node, or there's a lot of selling pressure. So I don't know the exact strategy of those node projects, fake node projects, but many of them have a ton of nodes to compensate for the people who invest with them, and then with the time to sell the tokens to pay their own investors, they will keep doing that instead of holding. So if you sell, and they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of nodes, of course that will make the price of the token go down. If they cap this to if they actually force expire the nodes of these fake node projects, then that selling pressure will no longer be there. So in theory, how would that benefit everyone who's holding these tokens? Well, once those fake node projects stop accruing tokens, then the selling pressure is over. So that would mean, they need to sell those tokens in order to pay their own customers. And since they will no longer hold the Strongblock nodes, they will have to find something else to keep paying their investors. But it will no longer be Strongblock. So that removes that selling pressure. And in theory, that could make the price of Stronger go up. Now, remember, guys, not everything is one-sided, so there needs to be a demand and the supply matching somewhere in the price range for the price to actually move. So if less Stronger token are going to be sold in the market, as long as there's still demand for that token, the price will rise. But if the supply goes down and the demand goes down, it doesn't change much. So my thought on what we can do is actually, first thing, you need to claim those tokens once your node expires. That's a real fact of life. And the first thing you need to do is calendarize when your nodes are going to be expiring. And as I was mentioning, unfortunately, the project does not provide the exact expiration date, so you need to calculate it. If you are in Ethereum nodes, it's going to be easy. You have to divide the remaining rewards divided by 0.091, and that's going to be giving you a really accurate estimate on the days left for your node expiration. Now you need to do that for each node, because each node you created has a different expiration date, even if it's just by hours, and sometimes by months or days. And calendarize that, guys. First thing you need to do. Second thing, if you go on the market and sell your tokens, you're going to be selling them right now at a low price. I would hold on to them. That's me. You can sell them in the open market if that's something that works for you. But I would be holding them because I actually think there's going to be less selling pressure, and that could potentially make the price go up. Now, we don't know how How much up will it go? But I mean, anything above the current price is better. I would hope to be able to sell those tokens at around the $100 mark, because otherwise, I mean, I'm going to be taking a loss with this project already, but how deep of a loss, I'm not entirely sure. Now, the other thing you can do with those claim tokens, if you have enough, is to create entangle nodes. And then, you know, they're going to be expiring every 20. You have to invest 10 stronger, and then you'll be getting 20. And then once those are accrued, you have to create another node. And that's going to be more of a manual work for you, but I don't think that's too bad. Especially as we know, with entangle nodes, there's less gas to be paid. So that's another option for you and I and everyone who's invested. But I want to make my money back, guys. So my first impression is, well, of course, you need to calendarize, then claim your tokens when they need to be claimed. Then you have to sell those tokens when it's a good time to sell them. That means that they need to be at a more at a higher price. Or second option, and I still have to do the numbers, do the math on that, you could actually create entangle nodes. I don't have the exact numbers for that, so I'm not going to be able to provide a lot of insight in this video for if that's a better option, but that's another option for you, and I hope to create a video pretty soon on what to do, whether those entangle nodes, now that we know that the traditional nodes are over, if that's a better option. I hope this video was useful to you guys. If it was, don't forget to like it and subscribe to this channel to keep receiving news about, you know, crypto nodes and every kind of investment you can do in the crypto space, just like Silicon Valley investors would. See you in the next video. Bye bye now.